Area Studies, Western Hemisphere, Week 10. Since you just finished the last unit, I thought this week would be a good week for a catch-up week and give you a chance to maybe redo some assignments or get some missing assignments turned in. What I want you to do this week is to check your grades and find out if you're missing any assignments. Assignment is missing by looking for the orange circles or looking for one of these that doesn't have a picture next to it. Alright, so if you're all caught up for this week, that means you'll have some time to maybe work in other classes, but I do have a few assignments that I would like you to do, but they aren't very challenging. So read through the materials for this week. It's a catch-up week, so take advantage of this time. If you are all caught up, you still need to check in for attendance. Make sure you have submitted a time to the Dropbox in the When Should I Call assignment and that you have filled out the reflection quiz. Leave some tips or take advice on how to get caught up in the class and the discussion this week. If you have missing work or low scores, use this week to get caught up. And if you're caught up, I've listed some things that you can check out. And then next week, remember, we're begin testing. So if you get everything turned in this week, that means you'll have less to worry about during testing weeks. All right, so let's take a look at the folders for this week. All right, so finishing up Unit 2. Oh, this week would be a good week to do the makeup quiz if you want to raise your score on those quizzes. All right, so you have to go through the folder this week or you won't be able to answer one of the questions. All right, so read over this. You may have seen this in Miss Hetzel's class. She let me borrow it. So I want you to look through here and see how you would describe where you're at in this class. Pathway 1, kind of the lower end of the scale. Social studies is a dark and scary place. Pathway 2, an uphill battle. You're trying, but it's difficult. 3, I think I can. You're doing what you need to. The semester is getting close to over and you are going to pass. Or there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You have a strong A or B in the course. And you feel like you are going to make it to the end of the semester just fine. All right, after you've read through that page, then you need to click next, and then an explanation of the week. Read over that, and then tell me when would be a good time to call you during the day or text you if I need to help you get your grade up. And then there is a reflection quiz that just basically asks what you're doing, how well you're doing, what your grade is, do you have any missing assignments. And then I want you in the discussion this week to give some tips on what you can do to get caught up, or what you usually do to help yourself get caught up when you fall behind. My personal recommendations are that you follow the weekly schedule on the updates page, ask for help the moment you discover you need it, and limit your distractions. All right, then time to get some work done. Hopefully you'll be caught up by the end of this week. And if you are all caught up, I've got some different websites that are fun to look at. We've already kind of looked at one earlier when we were doing the financial literacy stuff. The website you can check out is this Traveler IQ Challenge, and there are different geography games. Since we're studying the Western Hemisphere, you might check out this one. You can do the United States, you can do Canada, the South Americas, the flags. Give it a try. I've also listed some other geography games, or found a website that listed them. You can choose from these games. If you want to look at other types of social studies, you can change it over here, click on games, and then scroll down to see what topic you like. Or maybe you need a new book to read. When I asked you at the beginning of this semester what books you liked or were reading, I made a list of that. So maybe check out one of these books if you haven't already. And yeah, that should help you with your time. Or you're welcome to work in your other classes after you finish the going through this week for me. So um, if you have any questions about that, please give me a call. If you have any questions about something you're missing, about something you want to redo, please let me know. Hope you have a great week, and I will see you if you're coming to campus on Wednesday.